Vocal quality accounts for 38% of the impact of how people perceive you and your competence. Say what? Vocal quality has a 38% impact on the way your competence and credibility is perceived. Is that even fair? How many of us are not only unconscious of this fact, but are also unaware of what our voice may be conveying to others as well? Most of us don't like the sound of our own voice. We hate to hear our own voice. Yet what we hear when listening to a recording of our voice is exactly what others hear. Whatever your voice conveys affects what others perceive of you. Is it given that our voice is what it is? Are we subject to the perceptions people form because of our voice? Can we change it? Is it possible to create a voice that leaves positive impressions but is also authentic to who we are? Here are 3 tips to help you manage one of your most important assets, your voice. Managing the volume, tone, and pitch can greatly affect your message and the impressions people form of you. And leveraging a good vocal quality isn't as difficult as it may seem. It just takes effort, knowledge, and consciousness. Tero provides the knowledge in these 3 tips. You bring the other 2 ingredients. Tip number 1, can people hear you? Nothing relays confidence as much as appropriate volume. Notice I said appropriate. If your voice is too soft or too loud, impressions that are not desirable are formed. A voice that cannot be heard denotes lack of confidence, either in yourself or in the information you are conveying or the company you are representing. A voice that is too loud for the environment can convey overcompensation, aggressiveness, or insecurity. Volume that is appropriate to the setting, adjusted as needed for environmental or physiological factors, is the key to making sure others do not form perceptions that are unwanted or not true. Tip number 2, the beauty of using your voice as a communication tool is that we can employ tone. Tone delivers the exact message you want and keeps people interested in listening to you. Think of 2 words we say often. The simple heartfelt "love you" can also be said in an angry "love you." Same message, but tone delivers the intended meaning. And tone affects attention. You have to do something different every 8 seconds when communicating to prevent people from tuning out. Tone and inflection are easiest to use to make a change in how we sound and keep others interested. Tip number 3, pitch plays a huge part in whether you sound confident or hesitant. When you end your statements with a tilt up in your voice, you communicate a question and thus a sense of hesitancy. Upspeak, as it is called, is not effective in communicating credibility. Here's an example. I could say, "He's going to be at the meeting" in a statement. Very definite. If I use upspeak, making the statement a question, "He isn't going to be at the meeting," the upspeak implies a doubt, judgment, or tentativeness. Make a question, but keep statements what they are by avoiding upspeak, and you will sound more confident. Did you realize your voice is an instrument? When you deliver with a lower pitch, it is easier for people to listen to you. High-pitched voices create tension. Lower-pitched voices are those others gravitate toward listening to. Using your voice effectively will carry not only your message, your credibility and competence will be noticed and heard.